obia abo preseason matches ni bi enti o say the siko na come I say obia ni brave for this game and Kotoko Ewura with a very very strong 11 Goldstars by with a very 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 strong 11 and a game no ekwa and they said the see and they no eti yebewura na ya hwa Asante Kotoko starting lineup goalkeeper Kamara Mohammed was imposed. Right back near Shaibu Abubakar. Left back Patrick Esiedu. Uram Ewo central defenser Henry Ansu. And a branch at the Samba Ndongani, who was the captain for the day. Samba Ansu Ejinem Ewo. Midfield 3. Lord Hilaria double. Kojo set ono and a assist no. Emma Kotoko Enya Omugu no. NFA a branch at the Emmanuel Entry. 3 in the middle. Up front, Kwame Poku Beye leading the attack. Albert Amwa, one side, and Afi Dauda Saka. And so the other side, sir, and a coach, as I said, Nana, and Yasam Ketwa. Adabo Ephraim Emma Hubejo, Eba Ebirem, Sanso, and 2 more substitutions, Eba Ebra. Coach, 2 players. Saka and Asiedu Ephraim Dauda Saka and Patrick Asiedu Ephraim Emma Johnson upon Usu and Afi Aqua Eba Ebipiem eti we any said ye and also esi Ekoya Yaden Seven at the Etuja we Kotoko starting 11 a typical 4-3-3 and a coach as you say typical 4-3-3 and at what the ejinem Uko Bibiani Goldstars. Yes, Karim Jito, as I said, the Amakoto, no. Bibiani Goldstars head coach. Yani ding at the Stephen from Paul Manso. And so, as I said, Ranjan Pa. Now, I love the artwork of Goldstars. 11 down on one now, it's almost first 11, no. Goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobe, or number 1 goalkeeper at the moment. Afe, one more at the Abranch ding at the Gideon Anaba. Bright Boache. Kelvin Opon, Edward Ajamai, Francis Chene, Ajenim Boateng, Ave or Boabrante did Samson Eduku, Isaac Ajete, Emmanuel Konto, and Ode Ata Kumi Ekahun. First 11. And so I don't know. I'm also call a typical 4-3-3 system Nabi. And the front no na Atakumi, Ave Samson Eduku, and Abrante ding at the Ajenim. Wamo enana ejina nimu a wamo etomante Kotoko pa na mame emo Samson Eduku abaso da bia me ka chamu se de ya pre ho okroma na we ni mbo na we ni mo ya mente ase Samson Eduku could never be described as a bad player but uba Kotoko na kwambogu afa form ai abetamu afa form na we mu ani am about 10 minutes 6 minutes wamo so wasa say upa Kotoko nkoto ataje no abano amobi asase won jegu eti Atakumi Samuel Atakumi ya munya botrem ma players ne kakra ade meka Samson Eduku ene Isaac Minta nkomo bo team foforo bia last season ko bia more than 10 goals. That's the truth. But at Kotoko no mo bo no so boche etuntimi emito na Kotoko no bia na spirit obaya na afa. That is not the essence of this one ti my enkoye ni na fei yan hwese de sikọ so Kotoko lining up in a 4-3-3 and Goldstars also lining up in a 4-3-3. Game no esas yen me fan to just as early as the 16th minute and Asante Kotoko first goal by Kamiru Kotoko first goal no ebrana mamen fa basobo e o goal no Emfama Branton did Kojo set Kojo. He was even going down na Kojo tiahe a top form yehu ya ne se watimi apagya ball but abet amwa Kabiru biem kakra na abetamu a ba bia ball no koduri na abet e de ball to atrem no ye mo na baso because ball na say twemo wie obo abetamu abaso wie goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobe wanya de on this occasion. The goalie did not do well on this occasion. Ye two teams wo mo ko Africa unti asem na ba ye be kyerem ni a kyerem ade a kyerem wie Emmanuel Kobe did not do well. Abasobo no ekọ ede ma abranche de abetamo wi Emmanuel Kobe did not do well. Kwaya born or share ya ma born. I think that na dream of fans so we dey say twem konya de be hye. Every son of far born. But now a baller. Yes, Albert Kiki Boni you were the greatest of kicks, but it was always going in there. And Kotoko Enya the first goal in the game. After Kotoko registered the first goal, still not one a piano ball no one more try bomb diana. And Makacho said Kotoko preseason why you know. A clear say they want to put the ball on the turf. Now on a progressive ball. No. That is the style of player. Asante Kotoko peso munya. But over sana who piabo and him so more no. So opponent is sharper. They will always want to catch you on the counter. A be any see no. A bra counter break. A by and samba. And this attack on a call resulting in a penalty. So Bibiani Goldstars equalizer no. It was from the spot, from the penalty spot. And a samba Ndongani O'Neill. Asante Kotoko captain. And I call in with a late challenge. Late challenge. Again, Mijina Nama ball somewhere atakumi abaso. Goalkeeper we penalty with Miche. Now baby atakumi ball on fire now. But the way on Yenibia. First of all, or two goalkeeper not to train. Or to keep on to train. But as I say, or displace the goalkeeper no. Or the confidence how the Jina ball to read the answer or the ball at Twatter no. Commendable. So this is that goal scored by Samuel Ata Kumi from the penalty spot or taker Edema Santeko Edema Goldstars game no ebe 1-1. From that time, no question say game no even game. Even Obia a bonnet here. Very, very even game. And unfortunately taken in the second half. So the first half ended 1-1 after 22nd minute. Samuel Ata Kumi equalized from the penalty spot. So Kotoko took the lead in the on the 16th minute, and then on the 22nd minute, Ekana Ebete. So that is what actually happened in the first half. But first half, a game of equals. Obia bon, Obia Kotoko or Bonnie the Unze or more confidence on the ball. No more ball no. Say Ekudi Goldstars wa the same thing. Unze almost a bobon. Abetamwa. An opportunity that we expected so much. This is that opportunity that we expected. Say Abet. Anyone ever twatrim. First one keeper save. Second one, or more a boy no. Bono entry and twatrim. When a first half and there. Once the first half ended, now afi second half Obiania Bre and Kotoko came into the second half with a certain notion. Really, they wanted a win in this game, even though a preseason game. But we will be Asana Kotoko for any preseason game. No, one more any win now, one more epe. So Kotoko really wanted the win. Now, Nyanzu go now. Somebody I mean, nim. Baby, I'm not born and done. I think forward play is more important. That it was very close to the center line area. Oh, just what free goal post or on the side of the post, they call center. No, and we decided say we trouble na bechiri ediama samba. Meanwhile, because Kotoko say mobile high line into no, goalkeeper is always following the team. Baby, abon ko no odi achiri no oba. So the goalkeeper was not in the post. And Oman pass o chase ball na goalkeeper ni chase ball na ye bia, but obedru hono na ball no atatem. So eno any the see here the gamer a course on Asante a consider go 63rd minute. 63rd minute. So first goal on the 16th minute. Right for the game goes to the second minute. 63rd minute. And our Goldstars they take it. Inti Patrick Asiedu born and born now soro, but Patrick Ephraim Emma Francis Aqua ebai Sansura Hubejew eba ebewrem asu ebebo bi hu beja came in, but Kotoko and to me I'm finding equalizer. They didn't get an antidote to the mistake no more. Coach wanted to attack more or sacrificing the holding midfielder. Hilaria double. Hilaria double Ephraim and what they Hubejau by Hubejau a ball progressor, typical number 8 or Beka Encho. Could you set Rangasan Society ball progressor? So at that time, now Kotoko episode progressive ball more into opposition territory. But unfortunately for them, Goldstars employ a lot of tactics in the game, including holding onto the ball, including delay tactics. You say, "Aida from Birmingham, Samsi Eduku." But I go da hono de nsato o say e wodam paso a wo pese wo da no. Finally, last one is some stretching off the field. Man, omo ebeyi no at the Ephraim at the Equalizer. So Kotoko alusu the first game of the 2025 Gaka Top 4. Now, game way, so we errors no ba Ephraim on the Kotoko go no. And also all the blame the centre backs of Goldstars. How are Kojo said top from no cha cross no mo twa ya anti ma blame goalkeeper no. It is a ball you expect that a goalkeeper and a caliber it is a Kobe ebefa ball we. So Emmanuel Kobe me blame is ha Emmanuel Kobe anya de. That is the first one. Then Kotoko no samba tackle no tackler at this stage you either bring the player down before over box room and that's what Ramu dia over guide over frustrating no on to be enya a shot at goal ye no account say we keep a bit my. But if you bring the player down in a penalty box and to another mistake, then the terrible one lack of communication. Normally players aboard the Chirepo Chabra the Chiribre goalkeeper they are not communicating with goalkeeper under that. If you communicate with your goalkeeper, maybe I'll send this abono at the abroad, but without any communication. Now, trouble when the goalkeeper had already abandoned the poster, or no, Wabe issue instructions. Nabono Aquaco Tatrema. I think that these are valuable lessons. Obia able to me a unit here at the Ephraim, a valuable lessons, and as will be a unit here at the Ephraim for Asante Kotoko. Begging chances are. Abrante did it, Abetamwa said that. Kwampu Kwanki can never form papa. Now Morfin Donzo Eba, said Donzo Ebe Kwampoku. And you could see that Morfin was very active. Or ball short to be part, the left short to be ma. Bon baby, I near TV in there. Near just a corn target, but now inches off the post in Tibono. And he was very active. Morfin Donzo nana mi chemu I'm saying go fan timase. Say yes, Pepe so Benzema Mangasa. Me say the ball no the Benzema type of number 9. Who doesn't want to stay up front? Don't want to go anymore. A try service. So normally, we feeding the balls no to the foot. We pia ball no at the bra. Now wabeje no Bobby. So he takes the ball. He tries to walk the ball into opposition territory. Ono epia ball ni bi pa enya asem keto akra na obam no me sure say mu bebrebe ehu Morfin Donzo onim ball no ball eno nti de makasa normally obono as the second striker san ope ewo Guinea the club obono he's normally played as the second striker na main target man ni gina ho no ejina na chi o skillful betimi atwetwe bi obetuma ma incisive passes obetuma ball short obetimi kan ayusu body swerves and body dummy and they create space for the number 9 so eno ayade bakwa yehwe Asante Kotoko side no eso more money again goalkeeper Kamara would have to stay in communication with the back line. Yes, even though Akwana de no Henry ade no here me dwene wa me ntiase but communication is key. Not me expectation ka there could be communication between the goalkeeper and the player. And your point game no ahwe TV bia bo say the goalkeeper was not too happy conceding that goal. He was not happy. We think that it could have been better. So no on the part of Kotoko. Now Bibiani Goldstars call Africa. Bibiani Goldstars on their part. Madika Kase goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobe. Kobe, you will not be conceding such goals. Oko Africa na oko ye say ye be wiere na goals am agye ho no da bi mo game with JS Kabili, big game, you cannot be conceding such goals. Ball ni twemu woni mo minim, you underrated the ball. But one can say only as a goalkeeper say we are the last line of defense. Goalkeeper ball no traw na kwa target the edge say be hye udina mfimfi na say udizade say oh bi enkwa no ebi mo wochi, but they are the last line. So this ball you underrated it and ball no ekoto atrem. So I think that goalkeeper no should be careful. Baby amani gi ye up front no Goldstars ball no baby amani gi ye pa your up front. I could see communication amongst the three players that are up front, and no allow Samson Eduku. Emma Samson Eduku was very mobile in the game. On your static, who's on the leading lines, someone attack me, bottom 9. Boy, no shadow my 10 Jason, a fantastic player. Ajenim. Etusha Ajenim. Now share Samson Eduku, and someone attack me. No, I am mobile, or more rotative born, baby or mobile. And thumbs up to coach from Pomanzo. Sama who plays near I say wage na position jina one share na obi mark your out easy. But we saw Duku running up and down oba no abeje no pia so at the court. We saw Ateji someone atakumi doing that. We saw Ajenim Boateng and the three players that create all sort of problems at the Asante Kotoko. Again, Francis Chene makana some Ghana has na yana go phone him play and come so hyper. Chene oye the heart and soul of Bechem team no. Emu pass ono an papa friend daddy prekope. Agama moti asieba na coin, but sometimes every time you want to allow players to leave, especially Okobo the CAF Champions League no. Francis Chene's presence in the middle. Make sure say Emmanuel Enchimo would have to work overtime. When you said we would have to work overtime, one more opportunity to say, or more ebejina or free, because there was Francis Chene the middle of the park at the ma Bibiani Goldstars, or a huge asset or Goldstars a team Konto, and so another player he has a lot. Na ene game no krano Foster and Shashi Mponio Foster and she game na say and Goldstars etimi a ball control bonus, and that Isaac Ajete boy was also very good in the game. It Goldstars and South Africa no more econo valuable lessons at the moment, valuable lessons that yes we may concede, but we have the spirit to fight back. But don't concede such a cheap goal. If you keep conceding cheap goals, a bit to me, I am very difficult at the amount. Say over recover. So that is one thing that the BNI Goldstars would have to work on. But I loved the fact that now almost changing passes in a year. I love the fact that now almost up front, no almost to be rotate. Emu be a Bobby. Yeah, now game no. As so it to me a course there. So for me, I think that BNI Goldstars did extremely well in the game, and Yamo Goldstars abaso na yen hope say 2 other games on the say league table Goldstars should can or 3 points Kotoko to only point Hearts of Folk any Pando out of Lions game but etomu enyamoy, but Goldstars are leading 3 points plus 1 goal. Kotoko any point or -1 has a more game jono only plus and minus be a Sanso and Heart of Lions, but Omi Yabedas and Chokoko him. Kotoko are last the top 4 table. No, it is not a situation as a Jegu derby, but it is a situation that will give valuable lessons to the coaches. Valuable lessons to the coaches. No matter say, Kotoko technical team no, minim some more video analysis also, but I'm some more video analysis or more again. Assistant coach require video analyst. Prince Ousu and Prince Yausu and so Hamza also a video analyst. I know they will sit and then they will do critical analysis of the situation, and then that unfortunate own goal and it's mano. These are details yana sometimes a matter bonum one round for and so, but important details that can let you lose a game, and NICR Kotoko elusu game and no they would have to think about all of that now from what I said Umbisi improve team no the question comes again Kotoko ebe here more ewa up front to na Kotoko be here another striker na Kotoko be here a creative player na Emmanuel Ntwiat number 10 as obo 8 no nya more control and no Kotoko nya ne den these are issues the technical team will sit and for Goldstars the technical team will also sit do a proper assessment and say ampa say the game na ekono eboaye going into guided into the dynamics of the game na me expect sanka ayimu bam abranche de makati nom na also mo experience wo pesa o kanta wo gidigidi be tew kana o mo kami game no enkakra na mo kami game no enkakra etia no say the sequel Francis Twene Efrim Emma Emmanuel Adi Ebem Sansura Emmanuel Ajedim Boatin Efrim Emma Michael Nkwa na Michael Nkwa na nam te se ono so aba bibiani o eti Michael Nkwa enso eba ebewuram edemana sa na game no ekohe. Congratulations to bibiani Goldstars for winning our first game ewo the Gaka Top 4 2025. Better luck next time to Asante Kotoko. They lost the game, but of course the opportunity for them to always regroup and recover at the moment they would have to regroup and then try as much as possible to recover. Your second game no had to folk and so the Pando out of Lions. You say Bisiako na at 1-7 at Akoma 87.9 FM.